Hello again. So,
Part 2
this is a continuation
of the first
to be continued.
review episode.
Cliffhanger, last episode. So, what happened to Rango?
What happened to Rango?
You guys are gonna find out.
Okay, so Rango came out on DVD a couple weeks ago.
Okay.
I'm always late to the movies.
It happens, you know. I'm late to the theaters, so it's hard.
It's a lot of money.
It's hard keeping up, you know.
So I saw Rango, and it's an animated movie. It stars Johnny Depp. He's the voice of Rango, who is a chameleon, little lizard, and like instantly you love Rango. Johnny Depp given the voice, just like it's like Johnny Depp. It's like you're just like his body is inside.
Okay.
Like the Geico Gecko is pretty much, you know.
Okay.
He's awesome, and from the moment you see Rango, it's just like you're in his world.
Yeah.
And you know he gets thrown out of a car while a car is driving down in the desert, and so he's out there and he's like, well, I'm in the desert.
Okay. So
and
he's been abandoned.
He goes through pretty much like the Old West. It's almost like a Western. It's like an animated Western.
Okay.
Because he goes through the Old West and finds this town where there's no sheriff, and he ends up coming up with a story that he killed seven, you know, every creature that you can think of. There's armadillos, there's, you know, falcons, there's rattlesnakes, and they're all animated. They're all done by gray people, and he ends up becoming the sheriff of this town.
Well, he's like an actor, right?
He's
like a wannabe actor.
Yeah. It starts off and he has a great imagination for
a chameleon.
Right. So he ends up being the sheriff, and there's a great story that, you know, deals with water and what's going on, and there's secrets and things you find out along the way.
Nice.
And it's awesome.
It's
really good for an animated movie.
Like Fievel Goes West.
Yes, very
like
much.
You
know, it's very cute. You know, your kid will like it, but you get the jokes. There is a great fear and loathing moment that you see at the beginning while he's on the road, and if you've seen Fear and Loathing, you'll instantly know this part of the movie. And for you know, my 6-year-old daughter, she had no idea what it was.
Right.
And it just went by, but I was laughing so hard. Such a good moment.
Nice.
There's one with Clint Eastwood at the end, where you see him, and it's just like, is that really who it's supposed to be? And you hear the voice, and then he drives away, and he has Academy Awards in the back of his go-kart, and you're just like, that is just so funny.
That's awesome.
You instantly get it, and the kids are just like, oh, it's some old man that drove away.
Right.
They have no idea who Clint Eastwood was,
know.
you know?
Yeah. But it's good for us.
So it has these great moments for the adults, you know, and it's awesome. Really good. Bill Nighy, who plays the rattlesnake, he's the villain.
Okay.
You know him from Underworld. He's the main bad guy.
Oh, he's the head vampire in Underworld.
And he does the voice of Davy Jones in Pirates.
Yeah, he just wore the face makeup. You probably because
you would instantly hear his voice and know,
but
that's the same guy that was Davy Jones. He does great as the evil guy that has to go up against Johnny Depp at the end.
Right.
And it's a solid movie. It's really good.
Nice.
It's well paced. It's just always things are going on till the very end.
Nice.
I'd definitely say go see.
I like those like animal westerns. You know,
really good.
Or like the ones that used to come out back in the day, like the rescue one, the Rescuers, or something like that. Or
when you were younger, Adventures of Milo and Otis.
Yeah,
okay,
dude.
A couple of animals running through the wilderness trying to get home.
Yeah,
like,
you know, like
Benji,
Rescue Rangers.
Benji, you know Benji the Honey.
Yeah, Homeward Bound, the first one. Oh,
things like that. Like you just sat there and it was just fun.
What happened to those?
And that's kind of what this is. Just he's going through the Old West, and it's animated, and
that's cool.
It's so well done. It's a good tradition that's been followed. You know,
yeah,
that's been going on with animated movies, where you have like Toy Story 3 that was such an amazing story.
Watch Toy Story 3.
Anytime it's on TV, I stop and we just watch it.
All 3 of them are good, but that third one,
the story is awesome.
When it like just culminates,
the end,
and it comes to the end.
Just tell me you don't want to like cry
yeah,
like the first time you watch that.
For real.
That's just like wow. And the end when he gives the toy, just no KO man. Give me a tissue box.
Yeah.
I can be a big brute.
But that Toys. Yeah.
But the
Pixar,
animated
Pixar
movies.
Does that, but,
Pixar always makes great movies.
But this, yeah, that's good to know.
They're coming
Rango
around.
Solid.
You know, they're good. Even the new Kung Fu Panda was a lot more about story driven.
That was a good movie.
You know, less of like I'm learning Kung Fu.
Yeah, I like that they're getting like
the ideas are better.
Starting to flow a little more.
Yeah, they're thinking of the story instead of just doing cool character animations.
Yeah, and that's like how the apes. It's like that.
Right.
It's like a story again, and I like that because it's just Hollywood keeps remaking these movies from the 70s and the 80s.
Anyone that's gonna go see Fright Night on opening weekends, okay, I was really hoping this would come out good. Okay, if you've seen the original Fright Night, it's a great 80s horror, flick. It's awesome.
It's really
awesome.
Cool. It's campy and it's good.
It's good.
And it's just there's something about movies in the 80s that maybe their concepts weren't the greatest because when they're remade
they didn't have
today,
all these special effects that they could use.
Yeah, when they're remade today, they flop. And everyone's like, why? It did so well back in the day. Well, that's because it was so different back then, It's like, you can't transfer over all these movies and expect them to be good because when you rethink Fright Night, even the original that we love, it's kind of cheesy.
Nowadays, you look at it and you're like...
this is kind of cheesy. I love it because there's some weird emotion I'm attached to it from when I first saw it.
Right.
But it's cheesy in today's standards, and that's why when they get remade with all these effects and all this budget, they're just garbage.
I was looking forward to Colin Farrell
maybe
playing the main bad guy because I was just like, I liked him lately in his like little smaller roles. He's not doing anything big. He does little movies.
Kinda, yeah. Ever since like In Bruges,
even like Country Strong, like he's just a little side guy. Behind Jeff Bridges, like most people don't even know he's in that country movie.
Yeah.
And little things like that where he's not doing it. So I was hoping he was gonna be awesome as this,
Yeah.
And he just looks bad. The CG when he like goes really bad. Looks really bad.
It looks bad, And the Anton Yelchin kid.
He's good. He's
cool,
good in Alpha Dog, Star Trek.
Alpha Dog is kind of iffy with me. I don't know.
He's good in it.
But Star Trek, he was great as the Chekhov in Star Trek.
Star Trek, he was awesome.
So that's awesome.
But as like the Charlie Brewster character, I don't know. He looks like he's
I don't know, man. I'm really worried.
And
about
McLovin as the evil Ed guy.
His buddy dude,
No. I don't know. Like I saw one part where he does like the whole Twilight joke.
Oh man, I know it's stuff like that. It's that kind of stuff that's gonna kill it.
And then of course it's in 3D because
it's in Vegas.
Everything is in 3D.
And 3D. Yeah, it's like come on, I'm so tired of all these fads.
3D's bad, and it's just.
But it's whatever, But
the new Conan is supposed to be.
Yeah,
bad.
we'll have one of these to talk about, like next week. But
But Rango was good. I'd go see Rango.
Yeah, Rango sounds really cool. Sounds like a lot of fun.
It was good. It was good to go see.
That's good to know.
You'll like it. It's a good story. It's cute. It's good for everyone.
Yeah.
And then we still have a couple minutes left. Gamescom came out, right? They were doing some stuff today.
I think we were planning some more episodes with some video game talk.
Some video game footage.
So
not footage because we're not there yet.
Yeah, we're like we said, we're figuring everything out. But yeah, we're gonna have a little bit to talk about because Gamescom is going down right now in Germany, being held in Germany.
That's where it is.
So yeah.
Okay, I had no idea. I was like, why is there videos on at 2 a.m.? Like.
Yeah, exactly. There's been a lot of trailers coming out. So we'll have some stuff to talk about, and if anything, eventually we'll get a lot of it up on our Facebook page. So search for us, BrothersThatB, Facebook.
On Facebook, you'll find us. You can like us. And
yeah, we're gonna start trying to get more of this stuff up.
Show us your love, and we'll go out and do things for
yeah,
our
we'll
people.
pay for stuff to make these videos funner and better. because right now
Once we get a source card,
we're just really
we'll be
figuring
able
out,
to
you know, but,
do some gameplay footage from PS3 and Xbox games.
yeah, we'll try and get you guys some playthroughs, you know, eventually.
That would be cool.
So, you know, some first impressions.
We're pretty good.
So, but, yeah, no, you know, we're excited. Hopefully you guys are excited too. So, you know, thumbs up or like this video. Thumbs up and like all of our videos that you thumbs up or like.
Yeah, so that we know your love.
You know, but yeah, anyways, we'll probably see you next time. We'll have some video games.
BrothersThatB.
Later.